The tabloids have tried to overshadow the positivity. With rumour-mongering, they'll claim Harry is using the event for attention.
Prime Minister
or that the
Justin
government
Trudeau
might
and Prince
withdraw
Harry share a
support.
moment
All
and a hug
misinformation,
watching
the
an
direct
indoor
statement
rowing
from
competition.
Allens makes it
Marking
loud
the
and
final
clear.
day of Invictus
The government
Games,
stands
hundreds of
behind
athletes
Prince
and
Harry,
thousands of
period.
spectators
And we
also
have to
gathered at
remind
Rogers
ourselves,
Arena for the
why
closing
is it so
ceremonies.
hard for some people
A
in
bid
the
farewell
media
to the first
just give
edition of
credit
these games
where
in
it's
BC,
due?
this time with new
If you
adaptive
find
winter
yourself
sports.
reading a
We
negative
absolutely
piece
smashed it.
about Harry's
And
involvement in
I think
Invictus,
the collective sense
it's
of
either a
relief
clickbait tactic
about the weather
or a
gods
sign
giving
of
us 3
personal
beautiful days of
bias.
sunshine.
The
We see
Games, now
straight
more than
through that
10 years older,
nonsense
an
here.
opportunity for
At the
wounded
Sussex's
armed forces
Chronicles,
personnel
we
and veterans to
celebrate
compete
what's
amongst their
real
peers.
and positive.
To Prince Harry, the Games
Harry
are
and
only
Meghan have
growing in
worked
relevance given
tirelessly
current world
to
conflict.
highlight
And by the looks of it, there's always
health
going to be a need.
and
Now that
community
we've grown to
on a
23
global
nations,
scale
inevitably
that deserves our respect, not criticism. Folks, you know that feels like ages away, but in many ways, it's right around the corner for a massive international event. Like the Invictus Games, planning starts now. And in a city like Birmingham, which recently showed it can handle big events by hosting the Commonwealth Games, this is going to be a match made in heaven. Think about it. New opportunities bringing the Games to a new UK city will spur local tourism infrastructure improvements and community projects. Awareness more
even if you
veterans
just have
and service personnel
5% of
will
those
gain
competing
access
nations
to the
in some form
rehabilitative
of a conflict,
opportunities
then you're going to
that the
keep
Invictus
needing
Games
to
fosters physical,
you're going to
mental,
keep needing a
and
games.
emotional healing.
This year,
through
the Games
sport
featured
education.
11 different
Allens and
sports
Prince
between
Harry
Vancouver
have
and
already
Whistler,
discussed
with 550
broadening the
athletes,
games into
many of them
schools.
now looking
That
forward
means
to the
the
next
youth will
Games in
learn about
2027,
resilient service
when Invictus
and the
will
power
return
of
to the
working
UK.
together from a
Yvette
young
Brand,
age.
CBC News,
And let's
Vancouver.
not forget the intangible impact, how it brings people together. Every single time the
Each year,
Invictus
the World
Games
Child
take
Awards,
place,
in association
stories
with
of
GSK,
triumph, community,
recognise and celebrate
and
the growing number of
perseverance
young people
flood
with complex
our
medical
social media
conditions from across
feeds.
the United
It's a
Kingdom,
reminder
as well as
of what
those who go the
humanity
extra
can
mile
do
to care for them.
when we unite
They
for
allow
a
us to
good
shine a
cause.
spotlight on the remarkable
Now, we can't talk
stories
about
of
Prince
strength,
Harry
resilience,
without
and
mentioning
courage
the
that they
incredible
demonstrate
Meghan
every single
Markle,
day.
the
And
Duchess
this
of
year
Sussex.
is especially significant.
Although she hasn't
as we
been
celebrate the
explicitly
20th World
mentioned
Child
in the
Awards.
coverage of the event,
It is a
in
true
Canada,
privilege.
Meghan has historically been a staunch supporter of the Invictus Games. She's been at Harry's side in previous years, cheering on the participants, meeting with families, and shining her own spotlight on their stories. Don't let the tabloids fool you. Meghan's support is unwavering. She was key in expanding the platform of these games, because when you have someone who's as media savvy and philanthropic as Meghan, the cause immediately gets an even broader audience. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see her actively involved in lending her voice to highlight the participants' stories yet again. And if any
Honour the bravery
naysayers try to
and
spin that
compassion
as
of
a
this
negative,
incredible community.
well, guess what?
And to
We'll
make
be
this
right
happen,
here,
we need your
reminding
help
them
to nominate
that
the
these two
exceptional
have
people who
always been
inspire you
about
every
service
single
over
day.
self. All in
Your
all, the
support
future
can make
is looking bright
all the difference.
for the Invictus
So,
Games and for
please
Prince
join us in
Harry's
recognising the
contributions to
amazing
veteran
individuals
communities.
who will be honoured
His
at the
return to the
2025 World
UK
Child
for
Awards.
such a pivotal event will hopefully help mend fences with those who doubted him. But more importantly, it shines a spotlight
set a
on the
precedent
real
for others to
heroes,
demand
our
accountability
servicemen
and transparency
women
from the
who
media.
faced unimaginable
At the
challenges
Sussex's Chronicles,
and yet
we will continue to
to move
amplify these
forward.
stories, ensuring
Yes,
that the truth is
The
heard.
negativity in some corners
The
of
apology
press
from
is
NGN
frustrating,
included a poignant
but we
acknowledgement
aren't
of the
going to let
distress
them
caused to Harry,
overshadow
particularly
the
during
good
his
that's being
formative
done
years.
here.
The relentless
The best way
media
to combat
intrusion
misinformation
impacted his
and
relationships,
divisive
friendships,
commentary
and family
is to
dynamics.
stay informed
Let us not
and keep
forget the
celebrating
pain and
the
suffering endured by
positivity
his mother,
that the
Princess
Sussexes
Diana,
bring
who
to the
faced similar
table.
harassment.
Before we
This
wrap
settlement
up,
is a
I want
significant
to
moment
remind
in
all
the
of you
fight
to
against
subscribe
unethical
to my new
journalism.
channel.
However,
The link
the
is
lack of a
right
court
there
ruling
in the
validating
description
Harry's
below.
claims leaves
Trust me,
lingering
you
questions.
don't want to miss any
NGN's
upcoming
regrettable
content.
actions and
We have
refusal
so
to admit
much more to
illegality
cover, from Harry
highlight the
and Meghan's
ongoing need for
philanthropic
reform in
ventures
media
to
practices.
behind-the-scenes
Harry's fight is not
insights
just for
to
himself,
interviews
but for
with
others who have been
experts
wronged by
who really
unethical
get
journalism.
what the Sussexes
It's a stand
are
for a
all
world
about.
where integrity in the
Also,
media
if you
matters.
enjoyed this episode
Prince Harry's battle
and
against
appreciate
newsgroup
the positive
newspapers
lens we
is a
bring to
testament to
royal
his
coverage,
strength and commitment
please
to
consider
justice.
donating
He's not just
via
fighting
Super
for
Thanks.
himself,
Your
but for a
support
better,
helps
more
keep
ethical
the
media
Sussex's
landscape.
Chronicles going strong,
Let us continue to support
allowing us
him
to
and
continue
Meghan as they
combating
navigate these
misinformation
challenges with grace and
providing you
courage.
with uplifting,
Thank you for tuning
fact-based
into the
discussions
Sussex's Chronicles.
on Harry, Meghan,
Don't forget to
and the
like,
causes
share
they
and
hold
subscribe.
dear. So
Your
there you
support
have it.
means the world to
The
us.
Invictus Games
If you'd
will
like
be
to
roaring
donate,
into Birmingham
use Super
in,
Thanks.
and Prince
Together,
Harry
let's
will
stand
once
for truth
again
and justice.
be at the helm,
And as we
showing
part, remember these
unwavering
words from
support
Psalm
for those
82,
who
3.
have served.
Defend the
Let
weak
the
and the
critics
fatherless,
yap
uphold
all
the
they
cause of the
want.
poor and the
We know
oppressed.
this is about
Stay
veterans
inspired,
and their
stay
heroic
informed,
journeys.
and we'll see you next
And we
time.
know Harry and Meghan will be there front and center, doing what they do best, championing service and compassion. Thank you for tuning in.
Welcome back to the
Royal
Sussex's Chronicles,
And
your
that's all the
trusted
royal
source
scoop
for
we have
uncovering the
today.
truth behind the headlines
And don't forget
and
to
shining a
like
light on the
and
resilience
subscribe
of Prince
to
Harry
Royal
and
Chronicles
Meghan Markle.
for more fun,
Today,
insightful,
we're diving into a
and always
groundbreaking
positive
development in Prince
royal
Harry's
updates.
relentless battle for
Until
justice
next
against
time,
media
keep it
exploitation.
regal. The
Buckle up,
tabloids have tried to
because this is
overshadow
a
the
story of
positivity.
courage,
With
accountability,
rumour-mongering, they'll claim
and the
Harry
enduring
is using
fight
the
for
event
privacy
attention,
in the
or
face
that the
of
government
relentless
might withdraw
intrusion.
support.
Prince
All
Harry's
this
legal battle
information,
against
with a
news group
direct statement
newspapers,
from Allens,
NGN,
makes it
has
loud
come to a
and clear.
dramatic
The
conclusion.
government
This
stands
wasn't just a
behind Prince
lawsuit,
Harry,
it was a
period.
quest for
And we
accountability.
have to remind
Prince Harry
ourselves,
has officially
why
settled
is
his
it
privacy
so
claim
hard
against
for some
news
people
group
in the
newspapers,
media to just give
NGN,
credit
the
where
publisher
it's
of The
due?
Sun and the now defunct
If you
News of the
find
World.
yourself reading a negative
In a
piece
rare move,
about Harry's involvement
NGN issued
in
a full and
Invictus,
unequivocal
it's either a
apology to the
clickbait
Duke of
tactic
Sussex for the
or a
years of
sign
illegal
personal
surveillance,
bias.
phone
We
hacking
see
and misuse
straight
of
through
private
that nonsense
information.
here. At
This
the
apology
Sussex's
also
Chronicles,
acknowledged the deeply
we
invasive
celebrate
coverage of
what's
Harry's
real
life
and
and that of
positive.
his late mother, Princess
Harry and
Diana,
Meghan have worked
particularly during his
tirelessly
younger
to
years.
highlight service, mental
The apology
health,
in full
and
says
community
NGN
on a
offers a full and
global
unequivocal
scale
apology
that
to the Duke of
deserves our
Sussex
respect,
for the
not
serious
criticism.
intrusion by the Sun between
Folks, you know that feels
1996
like
and
ages
2011
away, but in
into
many
his
ways,
private life,
it's right around
including
the corner
incidents of
for a
unlawful
massive
activities
international
carried out
event
by private
like the Invictus
investigators
Games.
working for the
Planning
Sun.
starts now. And in
NGN
a
also
city
offers a
like
full
Birmingham,
and unequivocal
which
apology
recently
to the
showed
Duke of
it can
Sussex
handle big
for the
events
phone
by
hacking,
hosting
surveillance and
Commonwealth
misuse
Games.
of private
This is
information
going to
by
be
journalists
a
and private
match made
investigators
in heaven.
instructed by
Think
them
about it.
at the News of
New
the World.
opportunities, bringing the games to
NGN
a
further
new
apologizes
UK
to the
city
Duke for the
will
impact
spur
on him
local
of the
tourism
extensive
infrastructure
coverage and serious
improvements
intrusion
and community
into his
projects.
private life as well as the
Awareness more
private life
veterans
of
and
Diana,
service
Princess of
personnel
Wales,
will gain
his late
access
mother
to the
in particular
rehabilitative
during his younger
opportunities
years.
that the Invictus
We
Games
acknowledge and
fosters
apologize for the
physical,
distress
mental,
caused
and
to the
emotional
Duke
healing
and the
through
damage
sport
inflicted on
education.
relationships,
Allens and
friendships
Prince
and
Harry
family,
have already
and have agreed
discussed
to pay him
broadening the
substantial
games
damages.
into schools.
It is also
That means the
acknowledged,
youth
without
will learn
any
about
admission of
resilient
illegality,
service
that
and the power
NGN's
of working
response to the
together from a
2006
young
arrests
age.
and subsequent
And let's not
actions were
forget
regrettable.
the intangible
NGN also
impact
offers a
how
full
it
and
brings
unequivocal
people
apology
together.
to Lord Watson
Every
for the
single
unwarranted
time the
intrusion
Invictus
carried
Games
out
take
into his
place,
private life during his
stories of
time in
triumph,
government
community,
by the News of the
and
World
perseverance
during the period
flood
2009
our
to
social media
2011.
feeds.
This
It's a
includes him being
reminder
placed under
of what
surveillance in
humanity can do
2009
when we
by
unite
journalists at the
for a
News
good
of the World
cause.
and those
Now, we
instructed
can't
by
talk
them.
about Prince Harry
NGN
without
also
mentioning
acknowledges
the
and
incredible
apologizes
Meghan
for the
Markle,
adverse
the
impact this
Duchess of
had on Lord
Sussex.
Watson's family
Although she
and has
hasn't been
agreed to pay him
explicitly mentioned
substantial
in the coverage of
damages.
the event,
In addition, in
Canada,
2011,
Meghan has
News
historically
International
been a
received
staunch
information that
supporter
information was
of
being
the
passed
Invictus
covertly
Games.
to Lord Watson
She's been at
from within
Harry's
News
side
International.
in
We
previous
now
years,
understand
cheering
that this
on the
information was
participants,
false,
meeting with
and Lord
families,
Watson was not in
and
receipt of
shining
any
her
such
own
confidential
spotlight
information.
on their stories.
NGN
Don't
apologizes
let the
fully and
tabloids
unequivocally
fool
for
you.
this.
Meghan's
Let's
support
pause for a
is
moment to reflect on
unwavering.
that.
She
For
was
years,
key in
Prince Harry
expanding
has
the
been vocal
platform
about
of
the
these
damage
games,
caused by
because when you
unethical
have
media practices.
someone who's as media
This
savvy
apology,
and
though
philanthropic
overdue,
as Meghan,
is a damning
the cause
admission
immediately
of the
gets an
severe
even broader
intrusion he
audience.
endured.
I wouldn't be at all
NGN's
surprised
actions
if we see
not
her
only
actively
violated his
involved
privacy,
in lending
but
her
also
voice
strained his
to highlight the
relationships and
participants'
inflicted
stories
emotional
yet
distress.
again.
And let's
And
be
if any
clear, this
naysayers
isn't
try
just
to
an
spin
apology
that
to
as a
Harry.
negative,
It's an apology
well,
to
guess
every
what?
individual who
We'll
has
be
been
right here,
victimized by tabloid
reminding them
culture.
that these two have
As part of the
always been
settlement,
about service
NGN
over
has agreed
self.
to pay Prince
All in
Harry's
all, the
substantial
future
damages,
is looking bright
with reports
for the
suggesting
Invictus
the figure
Games
could be as
and for
high
Prince
as 8
Harry's
figures.
contributions to veteran
While this may sound
communities,
like a victory,
his return to
there's
the
a bittersweet
UK
undertone.
for such a pivotal event
By settling,
will hopefully
Harry
help
relinquished
mend
the
fences
opportunity
with
to
those
secure a
who
court
doubted him.
ruling validating
But
his
more
allegations
importantly, it
and holding
shines a
NGN
spotlight
fully
on the
accountable
real
for its illegal
heroes,
actions.
our servicemen
Why
and
would
women
Harry
who
make such
faced
a decision?
unimaginable challenges
It's crucial to
and
understand
yet
the stakes here.
continue
The trial was expected to last up to 10 weeks, with Harry himself set to give testimony. This would have undoubtedly opened the door to even more media scrutiny and invasive questioning. By settling, Harry not only avoided a prolonged public ordeal, but also secured a rare apology from NGN, an acknowledgement of their wrongdoing that cannot be ignored. Let's not let NGN off the hook so easily. While their apology may seem sincere, they conveniently added that they issued it without any admission of illegality. This half-hearted attempt to save face is as transparent as glass. NGN's refusal to admit wrongdoing highlights a troubling pattern in media accountability. Apologizing while denying culpability is a weak attempt to mitigate damage without fully owning up to the harm caused. Moreover, NGN's response to the 2006 arrests and subsequent actions were described as regrettable. Regrettable? That's an insult to the victims whose lives were upended by these invasive practices. It's clear that this apology, while a step forward, falls short of true accountability. Prince Harry's determination to see this case through to the end is nothing short of inspiring. Just last December, he stated, "One of the main reasons for seeing this through is accountability, because I'm the last person that can actually achieve that." Harry's resolve to challenge one of the world's most powerful media organizations speaks volumes about his character and his commitment to protecting not only his family, but also the public from similar abuses. It's also worth noting that NGN reportedly didn't expect Harry to take such a serious approach to settlement discussions. This revelation underscores the courage it took for Harry to stand firm against a behemoth like NGN. The fact that he extracted an apology and damages from them is a testament to his unyielding pursuit of justice. This settlement is more than a personal victory for Prince Harry. It's a wake-up call for the media industry. For far too long, tabloids have operated